Here we go, ring the bell.
All right, Dingo able to land on his feet. Ah, nice move.
Shoulder block on the outside. Throws him into SBC. Look, Dingo jumping back in now.
What's he gonna do here?
Head scissors and headlock, and look at that!
Unbelievable, Dingo's won it, Chris.
What? Dingo's the new Metro Pro Champion?
Out of nowhere, what an upset.
Taking out both the killers, and Wyatt's gotta be pretty hot.
Look at Dingo, he can hardly believe it. It was such long odds with it, him against Sterling and SBC, and what an incredible move to win the title.
Coming in at number 4, Dingo from Australia, coming in and winning his first Metro Pro Championship. What a huge fashion that was, and look, Wyatt and Girthy not very happy.
I think that deserves a chant, Chris. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Let's hear Wyatt.
Chris,
Come on.
oi, oi, oi.
Wyatt just had to lose his Metro Pro Heavyweight Championship to this dork, Dave. Let's hear what he has to say.
Heard enough from him tonight.
Dingo. Over here, Dingo. Over here. Entrance ramp. Here you go.
You don't know where that's
I
at.
want to be the first to congratulate you on winning my belt. I hope you keep it good company for me, because at some point this is going to heal up. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to kick your ass.
That's for sure.
Big words from a guy that can't really walk, Chris.
He's going to get both his titles back, Dave. NWA Central States and the Metro Pro Championship.
There was something that I left out in the match for number 30 for the Battle Royale.
Wait.
Which I did not name.
What's he talking about here?
That is that the winner gets the 30 spot in the match,
Yeah.
but the loser gets the first shot at the title, and that match is right now.
What? That means Sterling, even though Cruz got the last entry, Sterling now gets a title shot impromptu right now against Dingo.
Oh, what a joke, Chris. Girthy's making things up as he goes.
Hey, he's the commissioner in charge tonight, Dave. Where's Pete Madden? He's not here. He's up right in waves up in Milwaukee.
Sterling hit a spear, Chris, one of his finishing moves.
Here we go. New champ.
Oh, thank God.
And look at Sterling. He can't believe it. Dingo is out on his feet during the Pro Royale. Takes a spear and he kicks out of it.
What a joke this acting commissioner is. Dingo gets a huge win, wins the title for the first time, and then Girthy makes him have a title defense immediately against one of the top guys in the locker room.
That's right. Look at this roll up by Dingo. Come on.
A lit 2 count.
Thank goodness.
Dingo can win this. He'll have my respect forever. He's already got it after eliminating Sterling and SBC single-handedly.
Oh, well, he's got your respect. That's everything he needs in life, right, Dave?
Shut up, you idiot.
Throws Dingo into the corner. Maybe another spear for good measure.
Or a big elbow to the face.
How is Dingo still functioning? Look at that DDT on Mark Sterling.
That has got to be it, Chris.
No.
A DDT off the middle rope.
Wyatt should come down here and get a closer look.
Yeah, maybe Girthy can wheel him down.
Shut up, Dave.
What?
Here we go. He's a cover. Come on, Mark.
Hook the leg, Dingo. Come on. No.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Come on. What kind of opportunity this is for Mark Sterling? He gets a title shot, and he should get a title shot. Dave, he deserves it.
That was Dingo. I just hit him with a chair and get eliminated.
Yeah,
Keep
well,
that gold.
he's not cheap like
Well,
you,
what's
Dave.
this? Speaking of cheap, Chris.
Look, he kicked him out. He's not even involved.
Oh, but he slowed him down enough for Sterling to hit him in the junk.
Look at that. Crotches him, and now he's going for his disaster piece, Dave. Here we go.
Oh, and he hit him.
Right on that injured back and neck of Dingo. Here we go. Yes!
Oh, no.
Yes!
No.
Yes! The shortest reign in Metro Pro Championship history. Goodbye, Dingo. Welcome to the new champion, Mark Sterling.
I didn't think I could hate this guy, Mark Sterling, anymore, but I certainly do. What a joke. And Stephen J. Girthy should be ashamed of himself.
Dave, that's what happens when everything comes together the way it should. You know, you have a commissioner that knows what's best for the company. You got a champion that knows he's friends with 2 of the best guys on the roster when he's out with injury. And now you have Sterling winning his first championship, his first Metro Pro Championship here as the heavyweight champ.
What's this jerk Wyatt doing in the ring, Chris?
He's telling
Talking-
Dingo he's sorry.
That's not what he's doing at all. He's talking trash to Dingo after guy just fought his
Look at
guts
this.
out to get the title.
It's not leaving the Kansas City Killers, Dave. That Metro Pro Heavyweight Championship goes from Wyatt to Sterling. We'll see what happens when Wyatt comes back and staying in the family.
evening and welcome once again to Metro Pro Wrestling here on Metro Sports. I'm Dave Borchard alongside Chris Goff, and man, excited to be back this week, Chris, but not excited about the start to this show. What? It's showtime?
It's showtime! Yes!
Ugh. Makes me want to puke.
It's the greatest interview segment known to man, Dave. Forget about the Peep Show or Piper's Pit. It's showtime. Look, he's bringing out his first guest. Who's it going to be? Yes! The first and only double champion in Metro Pro's history, Jeremy White, coming out with Showtime, Bradley Charles.
He brought out the gimp, Chris.
Oh, would you shut up, Dave? He broke his leg.
Look at him hobble into the ring. That's your double champ?
Yeah, I'm sorry. When people do athletic endeavors, sometimes they break bones. I know you wouldn't understand about things like that.
Shut up, Chris.
Look, he's growing out the beard, though, Dave. You know how long that thing's going to be when he actually returns to the ring?
Yeah, it's a great time to grow in the heat of the summer. I've always said that.
Hey, you can't even grow a beard. Peach fuzz boy. Look at that. Left broken leg. The guy's walking out there, what, just a couple weeks ago he broke it, Dave. He's coming out here walking around like, what a man.
Never thought I'd say this, but a Raiders fan might be able to give him a run for his money right now.
Please. Only if he crushes him from behind with some kind of avalanche in the corner. But Dave, let's not get away from the point. It's showtime. It's his interview segment. He told me who he's going to bring out here. I'll give you one guess, Dave. It's another good friend of his, okay?
Gee, who could it be?
It might be the new Metro Pro Heavyweight Champion, the fittest wrestler in the world, Mark Sterling.
Just when I thought it couldn't get any worse than these two cocky jerks in the ring, we may be having a third.
New Diablo and SBC?
You're so stupid, Chris. I'm talking about
Shut up.
Wyatt and
Shut up.
SBC.
It is a good day to be a Kansas City killer.
Yes, it is. I got my membership card.
I've been out here for 30 seconds. Show a little respect, okay?
They don't know the meaning.
Now, last time I was out here, last time Showtime was out here, I almost won the Metro Pro Heavyweight title.
Should have done it.
In the Metro Royale, but that cheater Dingo pulled my hair, he pulled Mark Sterling's hair.
What?
And that is the only reason why he won the Battle Royale.
That's not true at all, Chris.
Everybody wants to pull Mark Sterling's hair and SBC's hair.
That's not what happened
And
at
last time I
all.
was out here, you people were cheering, giving me the yes chance, the Daniel Bryan chance. I want none of that this evening. Show some respect, show some class for the Kansas City Killers.
God, I hate this guy.
Look at that stupid fan. These fans doing the yes chant, that's just dumb.
You know, upcoming on Metro Pro, there's going to be an NWA Central States tournament. I would have entered, I would have won, but I didn't feel like getting stripped of my NWA Kansas title. So Showtime Bradley Charles will not be in that tournament.
Oh, that's just devastating.
That's what happened to Wyatt. He had the Missouri title, then he won the Central States, and they stripped him. It's a smart move by SBC.
Even though Dingo won, the Kansas City Killers had a contingency plan. And Mark Sterling went on right after that to beat Dingo in a matter of minutes and become the new Metro Pro Heavyweight Champion.
They call it a contingency plan when Girthy screws Dingo? Huh?
It was a stipulation.
So while I could go on and on all day about how...
Nobody wants you to go on and on all day. Please, wrap it up.
Showtime could go all day.
No.
Yes, here we go. Wyatt gave them some helpful advice, obviously.
Jeremy White had just made an excellent point. I heard through the grapevine that the California Raisins were going to be in attendance this evening.
What?
And they're sitting right over there. Let's give a round of applause to the California Raisins.
They're over there dancing, I think.
What, they heard it through the
My
grapevine?
mama is a lovely lady. Don't ever talk about my mama.
Mama is a lovely lady. This guy's a beautiful man. I can say that with all heterosexuality.
Excuse me?
Now, while Showtime could go on all day about how much you love him and how much you respect him and how great of an athlete I am and how good looking I am. we're going to get down to business. Let's bring out the new Metro Pro Heavyweight Champion, the fittest wrestler on earth, Mark Sterling.
Oh, we saw it, Dave. Dingo might have won the little battle, the Metro Royale, but afterwards the stipulation was, you heard Stephen J. Gerthy as acting commissioner, he said that the winner of that match between Ricky Cruz and Mark Sterling was the last entrant in the Royale. But the loser got a title shot, and he got it that night, and he beat Dingo.
Well, that wasn't supposed to be the stipulation. They weren't supposed to wrestle the winner when that Royale ended, Chris.
How did you know? Did you write the rule book? Huh? Are you the commissioner in charge?
No, Gerthy makes up rules to suit whatever he wants to have happen, and you know it.
You know what? Welcome to politics. If anyone cared to vote you in office, maybe you could do something like that too.
Look at this guy, Mark Sterling. We know he's a great wrestler and obviously great shape, and what a jerk this guy is.
CrossFit, CrossFit, CrossFit. This guy is the fittest guy in the world. He's now the Metro Pro Champion. The Kansas City Killers, even with Jeremy Wyatt out with a broken leg, still the strongest faction in Metro Pro Wrestling.
You don't mind, I'm going to excuse myself from the broadcast here for a couple moments. I don't think I can stand this love fest in the ring.
Yeah, you can get out of here. We don't care. This is great. Dave's walked out, and here we go. Mark Sterling gonna tell everybody what's up. A little respect, please.
Really working the mic, isn't he, Chris?
You know,
Why'd you come back?
I've always known that I was one of the best wrestlers in the country, if not the world.
One of the best unsigned talents ever.
Why look at this belt, the Metro Pro Television Championship? I know in my heart I am one of the best in the country.
He definitely is. Ascended all the way to the top here at Metro Pro.
I hate to say this, but it's hard to argue, Chris. He's holding
You
the
don't
belt.
have to like it. Just accept that I am your champion.
Champion of the fans. That's what I've always said.
Everybody's booing him.
No, that guy over there's clapping. Look.
The bald, ugly guy?
Now, all this would have not been possible without my running buddies, the Kansas City Killers.
Jeremy Wyatt and SBC, that's right.
Unfortunately, the former double champion, first time ever Metro double champion, Central States and Metro Pro champion Jeremy Wyatt, well, you know, bad luck, man, you broke your leg, but you'll be back in a little
that
bit,
is
right?
sad, Chris.
Shut up.
You'll be back, right?
I think I will be back a lot sooner than most people think.
Look at that.
He's already out here interfering in matches.
Shoving the microphone in Sterling's chest, though. What, a little friction between these two?
I'll take your word for it, Jeremy.
I don't know if Sterling believes him.
Now, on the business. I have entered myself into the Central States tournament, and I will be the next double champion.
He's trying to follow in Wyatt's footsteps.
Definitely right.
And as a fighting champion, I will defend the Metro Pro belt in the tournament. Now, last month, Ricky Cruz, he got the Duke. He beat me, but you guys saw it. You saw footage. He held my tights, right? Ricky Cruz,
Yes.
he has no morals. He cheated to beat me.
What? If you beat a killer, you
I
cheat.
never cheat, right? Not
That's
me.
what happened.
I'll never cheat. Of course not.
What's he talking about?
Stop saying these horrible words to Mark Sterling.
This guy's full of crap, Chris.
Ricky Cruz taking on
That
Mark
being
Sterling
said-
tonight.
The Metro Pro Royale, not only did I outlast Ricky Cruz and win the Metro belts, we outsmart Dingo, and I achieved my destiny. Now tonight, not only will I outlast Ricky Cruz again in the tournaments, I will achieve even more of my destiny, become double champion, and stake my claim
as one of the best wrestlers in the world. Now, like any of you, you all know that. But I know you paid your hard money to see some wrestling. Am I correct?
Yes, please, get this over with.
We're going to see him beat Ricky Cruz and advance in the Central States tournament.
So how about we bring out Ricky Cruz so I can show you what a dominant champion looks like. I need a referee now.
Coming up, Mark Sterling taking on Ricky Cruz in our first match of 4 matches in the upcoming weeks for the Central States title. I can't wait, Dave. Sterling's going to take out Cruz.
Midnight Guthrie here with Bull Schmitt. Now you're getting ready for your first round matchup in the NWA Central States title tournament. That is a title with 62 years of wrestling history behind it. You're a former Metro Pro Heavyweight champion. You're going up against Neil Diamond Cutter, first time pairing for you two. What are your thoughts heading into this match?
Everything I've seen from that Diamond Cutter is hilarious,
He's
man.
a wild
He's a fighter.
Yeah.
He's a fighter. That's a little stick of dynamite. But I hate to say it, but he's a bump in the road to what I am in pursuit of is the Triple Crown of Metro Pro. I plan to take that belt. I plan to find someone, hell, you never know who it is, to get the tag straps, because all I need is a heartbeat and a partner, and that's all I need to win the straps around here. So like I said, that's the way to start, is take the first step, and that's taking the Central States title. When I do that, it's only just begun. Then I'll go back, Sterling, he's right in line. The hooligans, heroes, bulldogs, whoever comes out, you never know. But like I said, one thing I can guarantee you, my friend, is I will not look past little man. Never look past the little guys, because they bite, and they bite low. And when they bite hard, and they don't let go. That rhymed. Did you notice that?
Yes, I noticed
Respect
that.
the bigness. Like I said, guys, I'm not going to tell you more than once. And that's the fact that my waist got used to that gold, and it felt pretty nice, and I realized I look good with bling. So don't even think for 1 minute that Schmitt won't happen, because it will happen. And when I want gold, I get gold. Later, baby.
There you have it, Bull Schmitt, focused and ready on his first round matchup.
Hi, gang. I'm Mean Gene Okerlund from the WWE. You're watching Metro Pro Wrestling right here. Not bad.
The Turner Recreation Commission is a full-service recreation facility located in Kansas City, Kansas. Program offerings include youth and adult sports, boxing, karate, dance, tumbling, cheerleading, fine arts, childcare, youth and adult fitness classes, 50-plus program, a fitness center, year-round aquatic programs, birthday parties, rentals, and much, much more. For more information about TRC and their programs, please visit their website at turnerrec.org. Metro Pro Wrestling is brought to you in part by Pizza Shuttle, the best pizza place in Lawrence, Kansas since it opened its doors in 1984. Open 7 days a week until 2 a.m., 3 a.m. on the weekend. Order online at pizza-shuttle.com or give them a call at 785-842-1212. Pizza Shuttle, a proud sponsor of Metro Pro Wrestling.
Welcome back to Metro Pro Wrestling on Metro Sports. And Chris, here we go. It's the first of 2 matches tonight that are qualifying matches for the NWA Central States title. We'll have 4 of these matches total over the next few weeks. The 4 winners will advance to a 4-way dance, and one of those competitors will come away with the NWA Central States title. Here's the first of those 4 qualifying matches. It's Mark Sterling in the ring. We heard from him last segment, and hello.
Lucy Mendez coming out. You know, regardless of the fact she's with these 2 losers, I still think Lucy's beautiful.
I agree.
Ricky Cruz coming out here flanked by Lucy Mendez and Domino Rivera. It's nice, Dave. Mexico and Puerto Rico coming together, I guess. The world coming together to try to take down poor Mark Sterling.
I think we need to get a little of that Mexican flair over here in the broadcast booth, Chris.
Dave, come on.
What?
Man.
You're saying it's good here in the ring. Why wouldn't it be good in the
Keep
booth?
your mind on the match, okay? I mean, the winner advances to a 4-way for the Central States title, okay? I'm not really worried about your libido, okay?
I just think Lucy would be a great contributor. That's all,
Maybe
Chris.
she should, yes.
Thank you.
She could come in here and do some translating or something. Anyway, Mark Sterling has a little bit more on his eyes on the prize here, Dave. What more I can say about you, you know?
Yeah, Mark Sterling. So wait, is he actually gutsy enough to put his belt on the line here, Chris? Is that what we're talking about?
Yes.
Really?
If he loses, look, he's putting his Metro Championship on the line and also a chance to become the Central States champion.
I didn't know the Killers had that sort of guts, Chris.
Well, Dave, they surprise you every week, don't they? They win belts, they get better. I mean, come on, they're ascending here in the world of professional wrestling.
They usually don't surprise me, Chris, because you have to expect them to do anything dirty and evil they can do to win a match, so it's pretty hard to surprise me at this point. I always expect them to cheat and, you know, fight dirty, and that's what they do.
The Kansas City Killers are just, I can't say enough about these guys. Jeremy White out there with his broken leg, but still walking around in that boot. SBC out there. And look, Mark Sterling here to defend their honor, saying he's going to take down Ricky Cruz this time. Ricky Cruz pulling the tights, getting the victory last time, these two men.
There's one cheater in the ring, Chris, and it's not Ricky Cruz. It's the guy that just got shoved back into the corner.
Referee? Yeah, he counts slow.
Oh, Sterling got caught in a big slap right to the face.
Ricky Cruz, what a big guy this is. We've talked about his history. This guy is a star in Mexico and Puerto Rico, living in St. Louis now, but really putting some big right hands to Mark Sterling's face.
Chris could be the next Metro Pro Wrestling champion here.
Ricky Cruz, I mean, he's got the lineage to do it.
Maybe he'll be a double champ.
Come on, there's no way. It's going to be Jeremy Wyatt and Mark Sterling, and maybe SBC, but that's it. Look at this, though. Mark Sterling just in the corner now after Ricky Cruz throwing out that right hand.
Taking a little break, but Cruz right back at it. Big clothesline down to the mat.
Block the hip toss, but then has the big clothesline take him down. Knife edge chop on Sterling by Cruz.
Ricky Cruz, I know you'd probably call him an underdog, Chris, but he did beat Sterling in their one matchup and has looked good early in this one.
The only reason you call Ricky Cruz an underdog in this match is just because he hasn't been a Metro Pro that long, but he has quite the history, quite the background coming to Metro Pro. Look at that kick to the side of the head. How flexible is this guy? A big man with that kind of flexibility can be problems for Mark Sterling.
You're not kidding, lots of problems right now, and Sterling's being tended to by his little buddy SBC.
Look, Jeremy White said he's going to kick Ricky Cruz's butt with the broken leg. I believe it.
He might try to hit him with a crush.
Well, what else are you going to do? He's handicapped. Look at that. They're knocking both the heads of SBC and Sterling, and Cruz is out there, and the count's on. Look, SBC.
Oh, come on.
Look, he's trying to cheat. She's trying to cheat. Look at Domino just attacking SBC. He's not even touching. He's not even touching him. Why are they even fighting right now?
You kidding me? He was all over Lucy, Chris.
Look at them fighting out in the hallway, and as the match continues in the ring.
Oh, he should have thrown him through the trophy case like in Hoosiers.
No, we'd have to pay for that. We don't have that kind of budget.
It's a good point. Look at Cruz getting that left leg just torn off there.
Working the body part, that's what Mark Sterling knows. That's old school, and that's how you win matches. Dropping that shin on the calf, and Cruz in obvious pain.
You're right, Ricky Cruz was in control earlier, but now he's down one of his two legs.
Here we go.
Sterling hooks the leg, but only gets a 2 count.
And again, if you're just joining us, the winner of this match advances in the NWA Central States Tournament to a 4-way match for that vacant title due to the broken leg of Jeremy Wyatt, who is now telling Ricky Cruz that he is going to lose this match.
Match has been back and forth, but Mark Sterling certainly in control right now. Continuing to work over that left leg of Cruz.
You know what, Dave? I think the favor has gone now in the corner of Mark Sterling. Not that it hasn't been all night, but he's got Ricky Cruz has Lucy Mendez over there. Maybe the best looking one, of course, but Jeremy Wyatt's out there. He can take her out in about 2 seconds, okay?
Did you say maybe the best looking one?
Well, I mean, you know,
you need to get your eyesight
Jeremy
checked.
Wyatt and Mark Sterling, they have a lot of ladies chasing them. I'm not too man enough to admit that these guys could have a lot of female fans.
Well, that's the second time you've highly complimented another man tonight, Chris.
Yes.
Very impressive.
You're welcome. Notice I'm not saying anything good about you.
I'd rather you not, honestly.
Big right hands by Ricky Cruz, and here's an Irish whip, but reversed, and kicking that left knee of Cruz, taking him down. Look at that, dropping the arm on the leg and wrenching that ankle now. Yes, here comes SBC back.
I took the long route, huh?
He probably finished up Domino in the back. Look at that, continuing, look at that, Dave. Working that ankle over Ricky Cruz. He could give up at any moment.
Cruz is in a lot of trouble. We see the lovely Lucy back at ringside. Hope she'll stay there in the side where the camera's pointed most of the time. You're right, Chris. Mark Sterling certainly in control, and that left leg is got to be pretty much worthless for Cruz at this point.
Yeah, Mark Sterling in complete control, working over that hamstring of that left leg. Man, that's going to cramp up for Ricky Cruz, allowing Mark Sterling to easily get the victory here, momentarily, I'm sure.
Thought he was going to go into the figure four, Chris, but he stopped it into a different sort of submission move.
Well, Ricky Cruz has those thick, muscular legs, Dave. I mean, you're going to have to work them over a little bit before you start throwing on finishing maneuvers like that, but definitely getting loosened up right now.
Crowd certainly supporting Ricky Cruz. He breaks the hold, but thought he was going to take a big elbow, but quickly out of the way. Nice clinch from the big guy.
Ricky Cruz trying to get the crowd in his favor here as Mark Sterling shaking off that dropped elbow, and there's Lucy Mendez there, but no Domino still.
Hey, as long as the cameraman stays on her, I don't care if Domino's here. Though it may have an impact later in the match. Cruz back up to his feet, and he's limping, Chris, but he's got some momentum right now.
Here we go, huge clothesline. Still up at that, oh, look at that, kicking. Missed the kick, didn't get the full force, but did knock Mark Sterling down.
He still grazed him in the head, and a huge slam there by Cruz.
Spine buster on Mark Sterling. Here's a cover now. Get on Mark.
Oh, almost a 3 count. We almost had a new Metro Pro TV champion.
I can't believe the flexibility still. Even with that left leg down, Ricky Cruz able to get the foot up there to the head of Mark Sterling.
And it'll be quite a party here at Turner Rec Center if Ricky Cruz could take the belt from Mark Sterling.
Here we go, Irish whip into the corner, following up a big elbow by Sterling.
Oh, look at that power slam, Chris.
Come on!
He's got the leg hooked again. Oh, and again almost a 3 count.
Oh, that was close. Mark Sterling told me his dream in life is to become the next double champion here, Dave. You can't make it go down the toilet like that.
Surprised his dream wasn't to set a new world's angriest person record or something like that.
He already has that one.
Oh, yes.
Stuck in the clothesline now.
Oh, don't know if I've ever seen a drop kick right to the leg like that.
Oh, to that bad leg that Ricky Cruz has been complaining about all night. Here we go, Dave, the Mark shooter.
Oh, if he gets this, I think it will be over, Chris.
Here we go, advancing on to become the next Central States champion.
Oh, he's turned it too. Cruz is fairly close to the ropes, though. If he could get there, Sterling will have to break it.
Come on, Mark. Cinch it in, come on. Look at Ricky Cruz powering out of this day.
Almost there, Chris.
No!
Come on, Lucy, help him out. There we go.
That's unfair. He's got Lucy over there to just tane him over there.
She didn't do anything.
It's horrible.
Probably motivated many men in her time, Chris.
Look, they're speaking in some unknown language. Get Jeremy Wyatt over here to talk about it.
I think it's called Spanish, Chris.
No, Jeremy Wyatt's got many languages. We've learned that.
No, he doesn't. He has fake Mexican and fake Japanese speaking, Chris. That's what he does.
Ricky Cruz kicking off Sterling, ducking the clothesline. Look at that.
Super kick. Yeah, right to the face.
SBC coming up there. And look, throwing him out like a piece of garbage.
You see how he landed there on his lower back, hard on the apron.
SBC helping. Look at Ricky Cruz. There's no way. He's sizing him up, Dave.
It's like he's stalking here, Chris. What's he going to do?
No!
Oh, bad leg and all.
360 out of the ring onto SBC and Mark Sterling.
Oh, and he's cut open too, Chris.
Look at that. He's still holding his knee, Dave. What a crazy maneuver. How dumb was that? Putting his body on the line when his left leg was already injured.
The old fan with a cane looks perplexed, but I guess that's business as usual.
What, would somebody ask him 1 + 1? He doesn't know what anything is going on in his life.
Cruz trying to work his way back to the ring, and so is Sterling.
He's up to 9 count, Dave. Get in the ring, Sterling. No!
So wait, what happens here? We're supposed to have 4 competitors advance to the final 4-way.
A double count out? Mark Sterling and Ricky Cruz, so nobody advances? Nobody advances, it's a double count out.
Oh, and now Cruz just taking a beating. And I said it might come back later, and Domino's not here. He could really help out now.
Yeah, so where's Lucy? Isn't she gonna run in there and start giving out clotheslines?
Oh, there he is.
No, oh yeah.
Oh, come on, take out the gift. Come on.
Yeah, you're pretty strong when you got a broomstick in your hand. Oh, thank goodness. Going after a guy with a broken leg. What a man.
And he pulled a Hosmer, Chris, and swung and missed there.
That's true. Let's hope he continues to be that way, much like Hosmer. Look at that. Look at these stupid idiots taunting the guy with the broken leg.
Another match coming up next, Chris. Another match in the NWA Central States qualifying match series. Bull Schmitt against Neil Diamond Cutter.
Oh, what a matchup that's going to be. Davey and Goliath.
Neil Diamond Cutter, this is your opportunity, my friend. The men that have held the NWA Central States title 62 years of wrestling history. Harley Race, Bob Geigel, Sonny Myers. You could be next. You have all the ability in the world. I've never seen a competitor in Metro Pro Wrestling that's used his small size to such an advantage. The way you chop your opponents down, use your body as a weapon, you're really a savvy and intelligent competitor. What are your thoughts heading into this big first-round matchup with Bull Schmitt?
Well, first word that comes to thought is big.
He's a big man.
So I'm just going to try my best, take him down, and hope he doesn't kill me in the process.
That's the spirit. Hey, you got to be a giant killer out there.
Yeah.
You got what it takes.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
I'm really nervous. I don't know if I can really take him down. That's a big guy. But just like my brother said, don't ever give up. Don't ever die. And if you do, die hard. So I'm going to go try to train a little bit and try not to have a panic attack. So bye, everybody. Bye.
There you have it, folks. A clearly confident Neil Diamond Cutter.
Join Metro Pro Wrestling 24/7 on social media. Check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/MetroProKC. On Twitter, you can follow us at KC Metro Pro. Our YouTube page is located at youtube.com/KC Metro Pro. And finally, our company website with all of our live event dates over at MetroWrestling.com.
Ow, baby! Woo! Don't leave me hanging, Girthy, man. G-man, come on. Ow!
Well, wrestling fans, we've finally done it. We've gotten both candidates for the commissionership of Metro Pro Wrestling in the same spot, as we have the even and level candidate, Stephen J. Girthy, which I don't really think that's truly your platform, but whatever. And then we have the people's candidate, my man Pete Madden here. Pete, what is your platform?
I'm going to get the fans involved. There's a couple people out there that I think would be really good at helping me decide who gets what match. There's a lady that sits on the right side of the ring. I think she'd be excellent at deciding who gets a shot at that Metro Pro belt. So say, I don't know.
Medea? Is that her? Oh.
I don't know what her name is, man, but let's say,
She can't even reach her own toes.
Oh, come on, man. I just think it'd be really cool that wrestlers...
Smells like cheese.
You got rubber pockets so you can steal soup, man.
Girthy, you look beside yourself here. I mean, you look a little frazzled now that Pete Madden is here on the scene tonight. You've really caused some havoc recently here in Metro Pro Wrestling.
It gets a little bit frustrating when every month all I hear about is that Pete Madden this, Pete Madden that, because he's the People's Choices Commissioner. He's the co-commissioner. Really, he's been kind of absentee over the last few months. I've been having to steer this ship by myself with Miss Natural, which is a whole different other set of problems, but I am dealing with it. I am handling it.
Where is Natural?
She's trying to remember which shoe is left. That's not the important thing right now. What's important is that the reason that we are here in the same room together is because there are some things that are more important than petty arguments between two men that have went for 15 years now. There are some things that are more important, like the final match of Michael Strider.
Strider Nation.
And it's important that Metro Pro Wrestling shows a united front on this tonight.
Well, I can certainly agree with that, and it's great to see you guys united, if not just for one moment here in Metro Pro Wrestling as we head into campaign season.
You don't want to hug, do you?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Welcome back. It's main event time, Chris, and it's, like you had said before the break, it's David versus Goliath here in the NWA qualifying match. Bull Schmitt taking on the smallest wrestler in the Metro Pro locker room, Neil Diamond Cutter. And look at that strut. What an entrance, Chris.
Former Metro Pro heavyweight champion Bull Schmitt is back. And look at him, Dave. He's in great shape. Coming in here and taking on Neil Diamond Cutter, the runt of the Hooligan family, the runt of the Cutter family, I should say, the smallest hooligan.
Yeah, the only good hooligan. That's what I like to say.
What? Does good mean throwing around like a rag doll and getting beat on all the time? Is that good?
I mean, trying to win fair and square, not resorting to cheating all the time. You know, good sportsmanship.
Yeah, that gets you far in life. Try to be on the straight and narrow, Dave. See how far they get you in life.
Got
okay?
Bull Schmitt the heavyweight title, didn't it, Chris? If he wouldn't have had a bum arm, I think he'd still have that belt.
This guy, he was friends with Trevor Murdoch. This guy has all the tricks in his sleeve, Dave. Come on.
I guess he does do an occasional move that could be deemed illegal, possibly.
Somebody go to the video archive and bring up what Dave used to say about this guy, please.
I've always loved Bull Schmitt, Chris.
Yeah, sure you have, Dave.
And Matt Murphy, too.
Here we go. Here we go. Here's your boy, Dave. Look at this little run, Dave. I've never seen somebody get beat up so well.
I heard he was thinking about coming out to Sweet Caroline for his entrance music.
He should.
I agree.
He's like a little girl.
What? No, Neil Diamond's great.
Dave, you see the man in the ring, Bull Schmitt?
I do.
He eats meals for dinner that are bigger than this guy, okay? He eats sides of beef.
He eats pieces of Schmitt for dinner.
That's right.
Give me somebody a round of applause, man. Yeah, come on, guys. He's so damn good. Come on!
He's telling the fans to get behind Neil Diamond Cutter because he's entertained by him. What?
Yes.
Come on, Bull. Destroy this guy. Make him a stain on the mat.
Wait, you're rooting for Bull Schmitt?
Well, only because, I mean, I like it when to see big people beat up small people. It's just fun.
Okay, I'm actually surprised you could find anyone to root here in this match because you always rip on both of them. If you just want to see a guy get his butt kicked.
I may have said some things in the past that weren't good about Bull Schmitt, but look at that. How can you fight for that guy?
Who would want to get in the way of that juggernaut, Chris?
This guy looks like Little Beaver or Sky Low Low.
Did you see his windmill punches there?
Yeah,
it's
look
incredible.
ridiculous.
Like back in the 1920s, I think he learned those moves from Ryan Drago.
Look at this. Look at this. Bull is just toying with this guy, Dave.
Didn't know better. You think these two guys might be related? They have the similar beard, Chris.
Yeah.
Big fan favorites.
Yeah, they look very similar, Dave.
Bull could be his dad.
You go to the eye doctor lately?
I really gotta stop doing that.
See, Dave, this is just going to be fun for Bull.
Come on, you want me to throw him down?
I think so, yes, Neil. I think Neil Diamond Cutter's going to pull the upset here, Chris.
Shut up.
You're looking at the next NWA Central States Champion, Neil Diamond Cutter.
Neil Diamond's brothers, Mason and Devin, are the Metro Pro Tag Team Champions, Dave.
Yeah, you don't need to remind me. I don't want to hear about that crap.
And here we go. Look at that.
We got to give the guy some credit, Chris. He's got lots of heart. Oh!
What? How did that happen? Come on, Bull. Dropping the elbow on Bull's back.
Look at this.
No, not this.
Oh, the backdrop.
How many times have we seen that? He's going to cover him? No!
Oh, only a 2 count by the little man.
Dave, he's like one of those annoying dads at the picnic, you know? He's just flying around, you just can't catch him. But you know you can squash him like a little piece of dirt when you get him.
Don't normally see a guy deliver a huge clothesline from his knees, but it just happened there.
Look, Bull is apologizing to the fans for beating up this guy.
Well, it's not really a fair fight, Chris.
You think Big Show did that when he was beating up Rey Mysterio? Come on, here we go. Plant him like a bug. Yes.
Plant him like a bug.
Here we go.
Wow, Neil Diamond Cutter kick it out.
How did he kick out of that?
This guy's got all heart, Chris. That's why I like him so much.
Only reason why I even know this guy has a heart, Dave, is because he bleeds every time. Somehow there's something pumping blood inside him. I'm sure we'll see it sometime soon here.
Oh, yes. Again, Bull Schmitt, the big clubbing blows.
Squash his head, the Kona crush there on the skull. Come on. What?
Neil Diamond Cutter, I thought he needed a step ladder to reach the head of Bull Schmitt, and oh, that clothesline didn't work out, did it?
Dave, it's like when you ran into that glass door and you just fell down like a heap. That's what happened right there.
It wasn't me, Chris. That was Tommy Boy.
Here we go. Irish whip. Ducked under twice.
Oh, huge power bomb.
Schmitt bomb. Look at that, doing push-ups. It's over.
This has got to be it. Whoa, he kicked out again.
This guy just has a death wish, apparently.
Unbelievable performance again by Neil Diamond Cutter.
Goodness. Finish him, Johnny. Seriously. Here we go in the corner. Maybe one more time. One more thing will do it here. Throws him in the corner, following it up. Big boot, though.
Neil Diamond Cutter now up to the middle rope. Big elbow to the face. Oh, look at that drop kick.
Missile drop kick sends Bull flying across the ring. What's this?
Unbelievable.
He got that from his big brothers.
Could be on the verge of one of the biggest upsets in Metro Pro Wrestling history, Chris.
Look, but he can't pull Bull out in the middle of the ring, and he falls down trying to move him. That's how weak he is. Come on, Dave.
Yeah, now he's finally dragging Bull, but...
Come on, Bull.
Oh, the stop to the gut, and look at that again, Chris.
Come on, get up. I think Bull actually has respect for this little twerp.
Yeah, who doesn't? Respect a guy that's willing to fight guys 3 times his size.
Pint-sized brawler's called. Look at Bull just beating him in the head one more time. A huge avalanche in the corner. Yeah, Bull's mad. He's over. It's over now. Nighty-night.
Bull wants a belt around his waist again, but Neil Diamond Cutter still threatening a huge upset here.
Come on, no!
Oh!
Look at the stunner, Dave.
Unbelievable.
And look at, he's like a rag doll just falling to the ground. It'd be over if he's still in the ring. Bull just cover him, but the momentum took him outside. It's just go out there and throw him back in now. Here we.
Oh, coming to help. What are they doing?
Yes.
I thought they were coming to help Neil Diamond Cutter.
No,
they're kicking his butt.
They're trying to teach him how to be a man. I told you, it's like been a lifelong little lesson here. And look at Bull coming out and he's chasing away Mason and Devin. Why does he even care? Just throw Neil Diamond back in the ring and cover him.
This match is taking a strange turn here, Chris. We already saw a double count out earlier.
Bull, come back! How can you pull the Central States titles better than sticking up for this little moron?
Neil Diamond Cutter has gotten his way back into the ring, and he beat the 10 count, Chris, but Bull Schmitt did not.
Oh my goodness!
This may be the biggest upset in MPW history.
Well, look, yes, by the way, Bull just walks out. Yeah, he's pretty upset, Dave.
Neil Diamond Cutter advances, and he has a chance to claim the NWA Central States title, Chris. I can't think of a more deserving champion than Neil Diamond Cutter.
I can think of everybody else. If the Cowboy, the Raiders fan, any of these other moron fans might be better, Dave.
Medea?
Yes. She'd probably never get pinned. You know what, Neil Diamond Cutter moves on, Dave, but 2 other matches coming up. And next week, ACH taking on Tyler Cook, and Ryan Drago, the well-mustached Scotch stylist, taking on Dan Walsh. But now the best we have, Dave, is possibly a 3-way for the Central States Championship. Neil Diamond Cutter still standing.
There goes the future NWA Central States Champion.
Baby belts.
This has been a production of Metro Sports and Time Warner Cable, Kansas City.